Давай, было хорошо, да?
Являюсь IT-специалистом ПАО «Сбербанк». После того, как я пришел, мне выдали повестку, по которой сегодня же я должен отправиться в 15:00 в заправку войска. Я никогда не служил воинских, не проходил срочную службу, не имею военных специальностей, не имею военной кафедры. Показания здоровья с момента получения воинского билета у меня изменились.
Alright, Shalom. Before I get started this lesson, I leave all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders and bishops of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth, and peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. Alright. And you sincere brothers, little my sisters out there, do it to the end, Lord willing. All right. I just, doing the little current events, man, on what's going on over there in Russia. All right. With Putin, last week, it was last Thursday or Friday, he pretty much mobilizing, all right, doing a military draft, mobilizing up to 300,000 people, all right. They drafting roughly 150,000 to 300,000 people, all right, to help this war in Ukraine, all right. But I was also watching
last week. Russian President
this video. This chick, she do she do some pretty good news coverage, all right, as far as not following the propaganda, all right, that these different news outlets in America like to push. All right, she gives out some good information that's not propagandized. All right, but the main point of this video is pretty much that what Putin's doing, America's gonna do too. All right, because we know at the start of World War III, all right, we know at the start of World War III, all right, there's going to be a huge draft. You see? There's going to be a huge draft too. All right, America is going to have to follow suit, all right, when they're called down into the land of Saudi Arabia, all right. It's going to be the Valley of Jehoshaphat, all right. Yahweh Shabbat, all right, meaning Yahweh's judgment, all right. And this is just more prophecy that's coming to pass, all right. Because at the end of the day, man, this is going to happen, all right. And I won't get ahead of myself. I just want to play a little bit in this video because when I was looking into the news articles, in different videos and things like that. You know, all I was finding was videos of the rage and the protests and all of that. But I'm gonna let this play a little bit.
Vladimir Putin announced the mobilization of 300,000 reservists to fight in the war with Ukraine. He also announced referendums to join the Russian Federation to take place in several Russian-occupied territories of Ukraine, the Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson. Now, Western media reports the voting is a sham, with people being held at gunpoint. There have also been reports of widespread demonstrations in Moscow and around Russia, protesting against the war, and reports of men fleeing the country. However, reports from Russian sources and within Ukraine tell a different story. So here to tell us what she's been seeing and
You see, because with the propaganda that America pushes, all right, they want to make Russia pretty much look bad. They want to make it seem like they don't have control over the situations and things that's going on over there. All right, but this chick is about to tell you.
in Moscow is Fiorella Isabel, journalist with RT, and you may know her from the Convo Couch. Fee, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Kim. I'm excited.
So you know, what are you hearing from what's going on in Moscow? I mean, I've been hearing, you know, of course, here in Western media, we hear widespread protests, people rising up against Putin, up against the war. I do know some people in Russia that are not in the news. You know, they're not media, they're not journalists, they're not political in any way, and they're saying, yeah, there were some, but there was way bigger demonstrations in support. But they're saying, yes, there are men fleeing the country. So, I mean, what's going on from your perspective in Moscow? What are you hearing and seeing?
Right. So, you know, like your friend said, basically there is a lot of there was, as soon as this came out, there was a little bit of fear as to what this meant. Really, a lot of people, though, mostly came out in support into the streets. And there are countless videos I've been sharing. 50,000 people showed up in the center of Moscow at Red Square to support the referendums and stand in solidarity with the.
So while you got, what she say, 50,000 people, you know, in support of the war, all right, the referendums, the actions, the shots that Putin's calling, all right, and only in the other video, they say maybe only like 5 or 10,000 people, and that's mostly westernized people, all right, people that come from, you know, here in America, different parts of Europe, all right. Those are the people, all right, not real Russian people anyway. Those are the people who are protesting, all right, being in the outrage about it, all right. But all of this eventually is coming to America, all right. People are just like with World War II, all right, the Vietnam War, all right. There was protests and different demonstrations against the war, all right. But this time, all right, you won't have a choice, man. All right. It's either get drafted or go to concentration camps. All right. Because I was just the brother just sent a video yesterday on how the US is exclusively buying guillotines, man. All right. So I mean, everything is turning up, all right. Rampantly too. You see? So that's the book of Joel, verse 3. All right, going into the troops being gathered at the valley of Yahweh's judgment. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I am strong. All right, because all of these other nations, all right, that's going to join into Russia, all right, just to bring America down, man. All right. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. All right. And so when you Americans, all right, when you turn 18, they give you a selective, selective service card. All right. So when this World War III thing, when it actually pops off, all right, after the MOTB is made mandatory, all right, and America starts their draft, you people, once you go over there to America, all right, not Salaki, once you go over there to, the areas of Saudi Arabia, all right, for World War III, you won't return, man, all right, because for one, all right, this World War III is going to end in a nuclear war, all right? It's not going to be fought like a conventional war, all right? But, that point number 2 is the Lord going to destroy you, man, all right? You're going to be gathered to that valley just so Yahweh Shai himself, all right, can put you to death. All right. And see, like when these things happen, all right, and say some of the men of the Lord have been selected to get drafted, hey man, take me to the concentration camp. All right. It is what it is. You see? It is what it is, man. All right. Because a lot of men are gonna, want to go to war. All right. You got those, what they call them? Those Edomites. All right. Those patriots, but at the end of the day, you're not going to come back. All right. You're going to come back in chains, man. All right. You're going to come back when the kingdom of heaven is actually being established on the earth. Now, to back that up, this is 2nd Esdras 16, and it'll start at 33. It says, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. So like the woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famines. All right? They ain't coming back, man. So when they start drafting you Americans, all right, you American men from age 18 to 50, all right, your children, your nephews, all right, in between the age of 18 and 50, you go over there and in that valley of Jehoshaphat, man, you ain't coming back, man. All right. And this is what is gonna leave the woman, the state of mind is gonna leave the woman in. All right. There's gonna be no more marriage. All right. No more men to provide for them, man. All right. Because they'll all be destroyed. It's simple. You see? That's why, in the beginning of that first video, these women, they're going to be crying, all right? Crying, sobbing, all right? The daughter's going to be mourning for their fathers. Mother's going to be mourning for their sons, all right? Because at the end of the day, it's prophecy, all right? These things has to happen, you see? So, I don't want keep beating up on the point, man. So, Abba Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. And give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash. Double honors once again to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, taught me his truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect, man. Until next time, I say shalom.